So today is extremely exciting day because I'm doing a house clean out at a big old house in a town next to us. And this is so interesting because the gentleman who passed away is a former client of mine. I cleaned out the clothing portion of his mother's house in 2013, and she was a tiny woman, a clothes horse from Brooklyn, who was a fashion, she loved fashion, and she had her wardrobe collection spanned the late 30s through the early 70s, and that was awesome. That was in 2013. Now he himself has passed away. His girlfriend has inherited the house. She has to sell the house, and so they have to clean it out. So the guy who's helping her with the clean out of the antiques and stuff called me. I know him, and there's a whole other really interesting story. And he offered me the clean out of the clothes of the wife. So this gentleman whose mother's clothes I got in 2013, I am now getting his wife's clothes. And he was in his early 80s. He died recently in his early 80s. I don't know anything about his wife. I don't know when she died. She was not on the scene when I met him in 2013. So I'm going to this house now, and I have, if you can see the car behind me, that is my husband's truck, and in it is my friend Jordan. He's going to help me with this. And the two of us are going to clear out this house. So we don't know what we're walking into. We don't know if it's going to be junk or fabulous or vintage, or I have no idea how big it's going to be. So, but we're prepared for anything. And okay, so we're in this little town, and we're almost at the house. I just want to show how interesting this upstate New York town is. It's a 19th century, factory town. Seen better days, but the house that we're going to is really interesting. So I wanted to show it as we approach. Oof. Oh my God, look at that tree. Boom, 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 boom. So this is the project. Now, I gotta turn the cameras off. I don't know how comfortable they're gonna be with me filming, but that is the house. And I'm gonna stop the car. Maybe I'll get a picture of cute Jordan. This is Jordan.
Why, hello.
Hi. Is this a cool house?
It is.
Okay, I'm going to turn it.
Clear to see the inside.
I know. I'm going to turn the camera off and we're going to go knock on the door. Okay, so this is what we took. These 3 bags. And I gave Jordan a couple of jackets, a couple of men's jackets. I did take a couple of men's things. There was a beautiful cashmere jacket and a couple of cool sweaters and shirts that I think girls would wear too. So that was the extent of the haul. And I'll tell you, I paid $100 for it. I definitely get $100. I'll get more than $100 out of those bags. But I was disappointed. I was hoping for a big score today. And I think I can process that, meaning I can steam it, photograph it, and start listing it, and also put it out in the store for sale. I have a small pile here that I think are safe to wash and worth the time to wash. So I'll take those home tonight and do that. I have a small pile here of stuff I just don't think is worth anything, and I'll be putting that in the donation bin. And then lastly, I have a bunch of belts here. almost ready to go. It needs to air out, and that will happen overnight. I'm gonna take these all off so they can be spread out and aired out. And in the morning, when I first walk in the store, I'll know, because they just have a little mustiness from being in the bag, and also in God knows where in that house. I mean, the house smelled fine. There was no mildew or anything, but it's musty, old clothes, musty, So anyway, so this is probably ready to go. This stuff needs to be washed, and most of it is machine washable, but it's all going in the washer and dryer because I am not going to spend time and money dry cleaning stuff that may or may not come out better than it went in. When I know I've already got my investment made back here several times over, if I get a bonus out of any of these pieces, which I will, so be it, good for me. I already donate, I put that small pile of donations in my donation area. So these will come home with me tonight, and they'll go in the wash. This is about one load maybe. And in the morning, I'll bring them back, add them to this stuff, then I'll start steaming. I sorted through the belts, and a few of them turned out to be like heavy necklaces, so I put them on my necklace rack, and this is what remains. And there are actually a couple of really cool ones in here. This one I love. It's a chain belt with these really nice lion faces. It's super lightweight though, so it's not really worth anything, I don't think, but it's super nice. This is a really nice, also silver coin belt, and I don't know, it's Napoleon on one side, and this really nice, nice weight on that. Then just some link and panel style bracelets, belts. This is a nice one. Actually, this is a really nice one. This is a really nice substantial one in like curved chain panels. So that might be worth something. I wish it had a mark on it. It does not. And this is really interesting. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay, so this is a coin belt. So the haul was mostly uppers, tops, bottom, tops, jackets, blouses, and sweaters. There's only a few bottom pieces and a few dresses. So the first thing I want to show you, and again, as I said earlier, a lot of it's men. So the first piece I want to show you is this beautiful cashmere blazer. I mentioned it earlier. Just really simple, superb condition, and single vent, 2-button, working pockets, and just an absolute beauty. The next men's jacket is a country gentleman's jacket in black and white tweed. It has these bellows patch pockets and leather buttons. And the third jacket is just interesting because it has a Christian Dior label in it. So it's a small gauge corduroy pullover zip-up jacket. So it has like a sort of Henley design. So the next category of items is men's silk shirts, and there's quite a few of these. I've actually sold 2 of them already, and they are just prints in the very soft, this almost feels like washed silk. So this one is a pale or muted red and green paisley design. They're all abstract designs. we have some ladies silk shirts. Black with a little blue. This is sort of, these two are sort of like Dr. Huxtable sweaters. And the last category that we're calling our Depop category, these are pieces that are not expensive, they're fun, and they're the type of things that you see a lot on Depop. So okay, so that's it for show and tell. Next thing, 3 outfits. So the first outfit I made from that haul was using one of those silk shirts. I could have used pretty much any one of them for this outfit. It's just rolled up the sleeves, buttoned it, half tucked it into a pair of Gap Sexy Boyfriend cut jeans, which I love. And I have this pair of Ryan West sandals to go with them, and then just a little vintage beaded purse, which I could, do that. I'll just dangle it. I could even make this cord longer and wear it as a shoulder bag. But I love this. This is super casual but kind of cool looking, and that is my first outfit. So here's my second outfit from the collection. This one actually has 3 pieces in it: the belt, the shirt, and the vest. So I feel like this is kind of like a boho school marm look. I've got another one of those silk shirts on, different pattern. I have this cool embroidered vintage vest. I feel like this gives a real tribal boho feel. And I have one of those belts that I had shown. This is that heavier one, which I really like. And the bottom is a beautiful Eileen Fisher skirt. It's got sort of a trumpet shape, knit, and my shoes are my old Jeffrey Campbell Litas. So I like this outfit too. So my next outfit is a casual summer sightseeing outfit. What I did was I found this green silk dress. It's a beautiful 1980s secretary dress, they think they're called, by Diane Gilman. And typically you would wear this to the office back in the day, but what I decided to do was reimagine it for a day out, maybe, sightseeing in a city. And I put it with this giant leather belt, which really cinches in the waist. And with that, with that going on here, and the puff sleeves and the shoulder pads going on here, it really gives you a nice nipped in look here. I also gave myself a little sun hat and some kind of espadrilles in my little Gucci, old vintage Gucci bag. So yeah, I love this. I love this dress. And then you could wear this dress dressed up and go to work with it, or you could put a blazer over it. There's a lot of things you could do with this dress. So this dress was from the collection, and those are my 3 outfits from this fun process of getting clothes from an old house, looking them all over, putting them in my computer system, steaming them, evaluating them, cleaning them, and now styling them. But there's a long way to go for these pieces. The next thing I have to do is photograph the ones that I want to put online, write the descriptions for the listings, and then post them. So I will be putting links below to all this when they're available online. It shouldn't be too long. If you are interested in anything in the meantime, just contact me and I'll expedite those pieces. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye from Emotional Outlet.